Have you ever wondered about the enigmatic figure of Azazel? A once glorious angel, now remembered as a fallen demon of forbidden knowledge and immense power. His story is not one of mere rebellion, but of a celestial being who defied the divine will and shared dangerous secrets with humanity. Secrets that forever changed the course of human history. Azazel's tale is one of temptation, punishment, and hidden influence, and it continues to intrigue and terrify those who seek to understand the delicate balance between knowledge and destruction. But what kind of knowledge could be so dangerous that it led to the fall of a powerful angel and the corruption of humanity? Azazel's teachings weren't simple. They were profound and far-reaching. He didn't just give mankind tools. He handed them the keys to power, influence, and control over the natural world. Yet, in doing so, he also opened the door to chaos, greed, and violence. What drives a being of light to plunge into darkness? And what does this mean for those who seek to follow in his footsteps? Azazel's legacy is still felt today, from the myths of ancient texts to modern occult practices. His influence stretches beyond his time, continuing to serve as a cautionary tale about the pursuit of forbidden knowledge. Stay with me as we unravel the secrets of Azazel, the fallen demon who changed the course of humanity through his dark gifts of power and hidden wisdom. Azazel is one of the most compelling figures in ancient lore, particularly in the apocryphal Book of Enoch. Originally an angel among the Watchers, Azazel's descent into darkness begins with his decision to interfere directly in the affairs of humanity. The Watchers, a group of angels sent to observe mankind, were supposed to remain distant and uninvolved. However, Azazel broke this divine mandate by sharing with humans knowledge that was meant to remain hidden. This act not only set him apart from his fellow angels, but also marked the beginning of his fall from grace. What makes Azazel's story so captivating is the nature of the knowledge he imparted. Unlike other fallen angels who simply disobeyed, Azazel taught humans how to manipulate the natural world in ways that were both creative and destructive. He introduced the art of metalworking, showing humans how to mine and forge metals into tools and weapons. He also revealed the secrets of cosmetics and beautification, transforming how humans presented themselves. But perhaps the most dangerous of his teachings were the arcane arts, magic and sorcery, that allowed humans to control and alter the world around them. These were not just gifts. They were powers that would forever alter the course of human history. Azazel's story is not just one of rebellion, but of transformation. His actions led to the corruption of mankind, who, with newfound knowledge, used it to wage wars, commit atrocities, and feed their own desires. For his role in this, Azazel was cast down and punished, transforming from a celestial being of light into a feared and reviled demon. In contemporary occult practices, Azazel is often seen as a figure of immense authority and knowledge. He is invoked by those who seek to unlock secrets that lie beyond the boundaries of conventional understanding. His association with magic, alchemy, and sorcery makes him a central figure for those who practice the dark arts. To many, Azazel represents the key to hidden wisdom, a gatekeeper who can grant access to powers that most humans dare not touch. However, his summoning is always met with caution, as the knowledge he provides comes with a steep price. Azazel has also made appearances in popular culture, from novels to movies and television shows. Often depicted as a manipulator, tempter, or corrupter, he is portrayed as a figure who offers power and knowledge, but at a dangerous cost. This modern portrayal reinforces the dual nature of his character, a being of immense wisdom who challenges humanity's thirst for power, but also a warning about the consequences of seeking forbidden truths. Through these lenses, Azazel continues to embody the eternal tension between enlightenment and destruction, standing as a symbol of the perilous journey that comes with the pursuit of knowledge. Azazel's legacy is one that perfectly encapsulates the dual nature of knowledge. It can be a force for both creation and destruction. His teachings empowered humanity to craft tools, build civilizations, and conquer the world around them. At the same time, the knowledge he shared led to warfare, greed, and moral decay. The weapons that built empires also destroyed them, and the magical arts that offered power came with the risk of great personal and societal peril. Azazel's gifts were not just tools. They were catalysts that forever altered the course of human history. What makes Azazel's legacy so enduring is the philosophical question at its core. Is knowledge inherently good or evil? Or is it the way in which we use it that determines its value? Azazel's teachings were neutral in and of themselves, but humanity's use of them led to both advancement and destruction. His story serves as a powerful reminder that with great knowledge comes great responsibility, and those who seek to control the world around them must be prepared to face the consequences of wielding such power. Azazel remains a symbol of the eternal human struggle between the pursuit of knowledge and the fear of its consequences. He represents both the light of enlightenment and the shadow of destruction that comes with it. His legacy challenges us to consider the cost of seeking power and control over the world around us. Are we willing to pay the price for hidden truths? Or should some knowledge remain in the darkness, untouched and unknown? Azazel's story reminds us that the answers to these questions are far from simple, and that the path to understanding often leads through both creation and ruin. Azazel's story is more than just the tale of a fallen angel. It's a reflection of the human condition, the eternal tension between the desire for power and the consequences of seeking it. From his role as a teacher of forbidden knowledge to his punishment as a symbol of sin, Azazel challenges us to think about the nature of power, control, and responsibility. Yet his influence didn't stop with men. To women, Azazel offered the secrets of beautification and adornment, teaching them how to use cosmetics to enhance their appearance. This knowledge may seem innocuous on the surface, but in a world where appearances hold power, it became a tool of manipulation and desire. These teachings, along with the introduction of magic and sorcery, turned humanity from innocent beings into creatures driven by greed, lust, and ambition. Azazel's role in this rebellion wasn't just about breaking divine law. It was about fundamentally altering the course of human history by giving them the means to wield power in ways they had never imagined. Azazel's defiance could not go unpunished. After the rebellion of the Watchers and the chaos they unleashed on the world, divine retribution was swift and severe. The corrupted state of humanity, now armed with the forbidden knowledge Azazel had imparted, led to great suffering, conflict, and moral decay. To restore balance and order, God decreed that the Watchers, including Azazel, must face the consequences of their actions. For Azazel, this meant a particularly harsh fate, one that would bind him in darkness for all eternity. According to the Book of Enoch, Azazel's punishment was to be cast into a remote and barren wasteland, where he would be chained beneath jagged rocks. This desolate place was devoid of life, light, and any connection to the heavens or earth. Azazel, once a being of great power and authority, was now condemned to an eternity of isolation, trapped beneath the weight of his sins and the knowledge he had shared with humanity. His binding in darkness wasn't just a physical imprisonment. It was symbolic of the sin and corruption he had introduced to the world. In ancient Jewish tradition, this punishment became linked to the ritual of Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement. During this ritual, a goat, known as the scapegoat, was symbolically burdened with the sins of the people and sent into the wilderness, representing the exile and punishment of Azazel. The connection between the scapegoat and Azazel reinforces his role as the carrier of sin, a being whose very name became synonymous with transgression and exile. His binding in darkness serves as a powerful reminder of the consequences of defying divine law and the eternal price of sharing forbidden knowledge. Even though Azazel was bound and cast into darkness, the knowledge he shared with humanity continued to reverberate through the ages. His teachings were far more than just practical instructions on crafting tools or beautifying oneself. They were the keys to unlocking deep, hidden powers that reshaped the human experience. Azazel's influence extended far beyond the immediate consequences of war and corruption. It opened the door to magic, alchemy, and the manipulation of natural forces. He had given humans the ability to control the world around them, but with that control came the risk of destruction.